And you got the dragon strap.
Okay, thank you so much.
What do you get when you jingle Santa's balls?
Jingle balls, obviously.
A white Christmas.
I don't get it.
Okay.
Are you implying that Santa's balls are white?
No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
What if he tans nude at the beach? How do you know? Maybe he's black from the waist down. How do you know what color Santa's balls are?
Oh my god. Okay, don't worry about it. Let's go play our London only match.
You should never tell me a dirty joke. I don't like, you know, it's 2023. We should imply what color Santa's balls are.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
that's what we were, yeah.
Is that not the joke? I'm
might get that
21
one.
years old. I want to get the joke. Can you tell me the joke, please?
What's a chess player's favorite TV show?
What?
Pawn Stars. I didn't write these, okay?
Oh god. Oh god.
How do you make a chessboard laugh? Check.
How?
Tell it a nightmare joke. Why did the chess player go to jail? It's really bad. It's really, really bad, okay?
Yeah, that's why I gave up on guessing it.
Because they can't control their pawn addiction.
It does not even make sense. How did the chess player propose
To their partner.
on a castle?
No. They got down on one knee and said, "Will you be my mate?"
Uh-huh. I don't think it would work.
Yeah, you think chess players are getting girlfriends?
Okay. We can skip that one.
Yeah.
What I have in my hands here
Yes.
are just some little baby noodles.
Oh, they're so cute.
So these
Don't scare the snake.
are month-old reticulated pythons. Let's go ahead and bring them.
Yeah, I can hold it.
You just support their body.
Support their bodies.
Yes.
You can show them to stream.
Hello.
We
Wow,
love
they've got long
snakies.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Kind of feels like it's choking me.
Oh, she's not holding it.
Okay, this is. She's not
That's just her
trying
body
to.
weight on
That's just. She's just this heavy.
That's
Okay,
good.
great.
My baby
I feel like I'm getting choked.
Oh my god, Nemo, you are actually fearless.
Alright, now I can go on to this side.
Can I tap out?
Oh my god.
No, it's okay.
Nemo,
I got it.
holy moly. Oh my god.
So lean forward.
Oh my god. This is insane.
Happy 420. Do you know what 420 is?
420?
Yeah.
No.
You don't know what 420 stands for?
No, I don't.
Oh my god, chat. He doesn't know what 420 stands for.
Wait, what does 420 stand for?
Yeah, it stands for April 20th. Of course. That's what it stands for. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
You have to update me.
Do you know what 69 stands for?
Yeah.
Okay. 420 is when you smoke
that-
weed. Yeah, and it's like 420.
Oh, I think I've actually heard about that. before.
Okay.
I didn't know it was 420.
Alright, you go.
I'm thinking if I move my queen here,
Oh, wait. Where?
like I'll move it to E10.
E10. Where's E10? Wait.
Nothing.
Wait, where is E10? I'm so confused.
Nothing. It's not on the board actually.
Wait, was that a nuts joke or something that I missed?
No. That'd be weird and out of pocket. Anyway.
Look at the chat and Nemo's Twitch channel, loving every minute. 10-6-6. She's gonna have to dodge a lot of bullets here. Pulte for now looking for a king, a 10, or a 7. Plenty of backdoor draws, including the 3-3. Needs a king, 10, 7, or 3, or this tournament is over. And this tournament is over. Nemo gets the job done. She's stunned, but she's the champion.
Thank you so much, Pulte. It was a pleasure to play against you. Thank you.
Nice
Thank
job.
you. Oh my god.
Spend it wisely.
I will. Okay, 5 push-ups. You guys ready? Ah! Oh my god, I'm slipping. Okay, I'm gonna do it against the doorway. 1, day done. Oh. Whew. Like, I truly don't understand. Like, where is this leg going? Okay, so I think it goes like this, right? And then you want to get into like this position. Like, I think that's what we're trying to. Ta-da! See? My little fist? It fits perfectly. Proof that I punched it. Like, my fists aren't very big. They fit perfectly into each of these holes. And that's why my hand is like beyond bruised. They're quite bad. Oh shit, I should play this. Fudge. Wait, I checkmated? Wow, I'm a genius! All planned! Oh, who know who this is? Your girlfriend? For Tasha's girlfriend? Wait, actually, I was fully joking. I was entirely memeing. Oh my gosh. That's so funny. He's dating a chess player? Good for him, I guess. I don't know if that's a good for him in Polish culture. I don't know what chess players are like in Poland. If you have an ELO, I'm automatically not dating you, so tough luck, buddy. Only dating people who have no idea what the fuck chess is. Alright, okay. I'm scared, guys. Just a little bit. 3, 2, let's go, Nemo! 1. Oh my god! That was awesome! Yeah! That was so scary! You did it! Okay, thank you. It was calm for like a brief second. Right, it was really brief second. And you got the dragon's breath. Okay, thank you so much. What do you get when you jingle Santa's balls?
Jingle balls, obviously.
A white Christmas.
I don't get it.
Okay.
Are you implying that Santa's balls are white?
No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
What if he tans nude at the beach? How do you know? Maybe he's black from the waist down. How do you know what color Santa's balls are?
Oh my god. Okay, don't worry about it. Let's go play our London only match.
You should never tell me a dirty joke. I don't like, you know, it's 2023. We should imply what color Santa's balls are.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
that's what we were, yeah.
Is that not the joke? I'm
might get that
21
one.
years old. I want to get the joke. Can you tell me the joke, please?
What's a chess player's favorite TV show?
What?
Pawn Stars. I didn't write these, okay?
Oh god. Oh god.
How do you make a chessboard laugh? Check.
How?
Tell it a nightmare joke. Why did the chess player go to jail? It's really bad. It's really, really bad, okay?
Yeah, that's why I gave up on guessing it.
Because they can't control their pawn addiction.
It does not even make sense. What did the chess player propose
To their partner.
on a castle?
No. They got down on one knee and said, "Will you be my mate?"
Uh-huh. I don't think it would work.
Yeah, you think chess players are getting girlfriends?
Okay. We can skip that one.
Alright, hello everyone. Hope you guys are all doing well today. Good afternoon. It is actually... Well, my hair is so messy. Jeez. Hi chat. Hope you guys are all doing well. We're having a very, very, very lovely... What day is today? Friday. It's Friday here. We're having a lovely Friday. As promised, this is going to be a weekend of chess. So I hope you guys are all having an awesome day. We're going to start off with a viewer chess arena today. Don't forget that next week is going to be my 100-hour streamathon. So we're going to be celebrating 5 years of streaming, as well as hitting literally, I think, $5,000 donated for the American Heart Association with our 100-hour streamathon. So it should be really fun. And I have my cat over here. Are you ready to say hi, buddy? Are you ready? Oh, he is so not ready to say hi. I even wore matching pants for him today, but he does not want to be on camera. So, what thread? I actually have no idea what thread we're talking about, but let me know. Yes, it's just bangs, Nemo. This is literally just me, but with bangs. A Flex Friday thread? There's no Flex Friday today. Today is the Friday where we do... Oh, sorry. Ugh. It's my lipstick. The Flex Friday theme has not been set. This is correct. There's no thread open for Flex Friday because this week is the arena for the Flex Friday that is going to be reviewed on stream for next Friday. Does this all make sense? Today is going to be the one time... Well, I guess once every 2 weeks, it's bi-weekly, the one every 2 week opportunity for you to show off your chess skills live on stream and farm submissions for Flex Friday. Your games do not have to come from this arena. They do not have to come from this arena. This is just the opportunity for people who maybe don't play that much chess during the week or don't have as many opportunities to play, or if you just want to like show off against other people in the community. Yeah, it's really just that. So the games do not have to come from the arena. They are just literally like for... This is literally so it's more convenient for everybody else to be able to submit games, because I understand how it can be a little bit stressful or perhaps difficult to get games submitted. So if you're trying to play today, also I'm going to make a quick announcement. Running a viewer arena. Play chess games and get cash rewards when you submit for Flex Friday. So, yeah, I hope you guys are all going to enjoy. So I'm always happy to hear about any suggestions that you may all have for our arena today. I haven't had too many creative themes, so if you want to have a fun theme, I am happy to hear it. I was thinking we could literally just do something super basic that everybody is able to participate in once again, and one of the main goals is to be able to have a lot of people who want to participate in the first place, because there is $50 for the best game and $25 for the worst game. As a reminder to everybody. Not from today, just when we do Flex Fridays in general, every 2 weeks when we do Flex Fridays in general, we do give you a prize. We do give you cash money. So, anyways, you do not have to participate. There is absolutely no pressure. You do not have to. If you don't want to play, you can just hang out, watch whatever it is that you might want to do. And if you do want to participate, well, you're more than welcome to. You do need to be part of our little chess.com club thing, so make sure you guys are signed up for that as well. But in general, yeah. I mean, we have done Bonk Cloud before, but I don't think I want to do Bonk Cloud again today. Bonk Cloud is like a once-a-year occurrence. How about something that's actually good? Like something that can maybe teach you guys a little bit about good games. No, I'm joking. I mean, Bonk Cloud is fantastic. Yeah, AkaNemsko has destroyed every single one of my good cups. It's very, 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 very sad. But it is fine. Country openings from countries with good wine is very specific. That seems like it could get into a pretty big heated political argument, so I don't really want to I don't necessarily... Hey, buddy! Have you thought about not scratching that? Or, like, taking big bites out of it? Can you guys hear that? Are you guys able to hear him? He's just, like, scratching and he's just, like, pawing at things. It's fine. So that Hey, Canada has great wine, okay? I don't know what you're talking about. Canada has a fantastic wine. Toronto or like the Niagara region wine is underrated. Okay, I don't know about like fantastic. I don't think it's gonna quite compete with Italian at this current time, but it's certainly better than a lot of people give it credit for. Canadians themselves. Yeah, Canada does not, however, have good... Oh my god, why are you so loud, bro? Canada does not exactly have good chess openings, so... No, these are not... These are literally the exact same bang as I had earlier. Oh my gosh, my eyes. Okay. There's no such thing as the Canadian opening, as far as I know. But... I don't know, I could be wrong, who knows? Maybe there's a Canadian opening out there, I don't know. Yeah, I think it's because it's so messy. Like, it's just super duper messy today. But, I don't know if there's been more wildfires or something in Canada. The air has been really terrible, and my eyes have been super itchy. So, what about the French opening? I am a huge not fan of beginners playing the French opening. I think the French opening is an actually, like, bad opening for beginners to get started in. So I wouldn't do that for this arena, just because we have a lot of lower rated people. But you know what we are able to do? We have our very favorite activity. We have a wheel that we can spin. Why don't we all do the same thing we always do and leave our everything? We always leave everything to the wheel. Anything that isn't E4 or D4, I guess. I mean, that's a possibility. I don't think it's a good idea for anybody to play the French. Okay, guys, give me ideas. I have to, like, do something with a cat, apparently. Ugh. Alright. I think he was trying to escape. Okay, so we have Pawn Storm, opposite side castling, E4 only, your favorite openings that I play, rating difference flicks. So that's a few. Those are some ideas. I'm also down to hear some other ideas, if anybody had any, but I'm not really sure. I'm a little bit suspicious of chat's ideas, honestly. But if you guys had any ideas. Hyper bullet? We can't do hyper bullet. I would rather not do 45 minutes. H3 every game would be crazy. That seems like a disaster waiting to happen. Freestyle? Ooh, I think freestyle is too difficult for people who have actually no idea how to play the game already. Freestyle's probably too hard. Okay, what about... Chat's always here with the weird ideas. Just some good classic opening. I mean, there's a lot of good classic openings. It's currently summer. What, like... Come on, can't you guys give me better ideas? Give me some better ideas. I want to see some creativity here. Winning with low material isn't exactly, that's just you every game, bro. No, I think these bangs last for a really long time. I don't think I'm worried about that. That's just literally chat all the time. You guys always end up in games where you have low material, so... Okay, you know what? I think we're gonna just do E4 openings. People always ask me what's the best opening to play, and I've gotten so tired of answering it, but if I had to go back to answering it, it's going to be E4 openings. So you have to play move 1 E4. I mean, you don't have to, I guess, but we're only going to accept E4 submissions for this upcoming week's Flex Friday. You have to play E4. And if you're submitting a game with the black pieces, then your opponent must have started with move 1 E4. So, yeah. Make sure you guys are playing E4 in this arena. If you don't want to, that's okay. You can always submit games for fails. We also give out $25 to the worst game, which is a great time. Am I even on the right account? Nope, I'm not on the right account. Let me log in. All right, there we go. Okay. Let me make the arena. How do I do it again? This. Okay. E4 is a flex, D4 is a fail. That I actually kind of like. I mean, I feel like that's a little too strict, but this week's theme is going to be E4 only. We have a cute reel coming out about why E4 is the best opening. So, Nemo's E4 arena. I'm actually going to make it rated for 1 hour, 3 minutes. Just so there's a little something on the line. Do you guys want me to not make it rated and then just force you guys to start out in E4? Because then I could just make a themed E4, but I don't feel like I need to. Would you guys rather have a rated arena or an unrated arena? Actually, though. If you don't care, that's cool too. If you literally give 0 shit. Rated so everyone can play the London? Okay. We can put up a poll, mods, for rated versus unrated. It's gonna start at 6. We'll let chat vote for it, as they always do. Hello, Kaze. Don't worry, we'll be playing some poker later as well. Don't you sweat. Don't you sweat. But yeah, we'll do a little poll. This is my perfect opportunity to show everybody who was not here yesterday my brand new Chesla Boo Boo. This is my new baby. I have so much content planned with this little guy on Sunday. I'm so excited. When people ask me, like, what makes you happy? It's literally these little things. La Boo Boo! If you use a new account, preferably don't tell us in chat, because as a chess.com promoted streamer, you're not allowed to have 2 accounts, so you just incriminated yourself. Congratulations. But yeah, like I said, please do not cheat, do not sandbag, no, you're not supposed to have 2 accounts unless you have specifically asked for permission for it. Yeah, you're finding out here. Rated is pretty popular. I mean, it's cool to have something at stake. I don't mind having something at stake. But I'm also not the one playing in the arena. It's you guys playing the arena, so. If you cheat, we will find you and we will ban you. So. Bum, 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 bum. This is a very long poll, by the way. Mods, why did we make this poll like 5 minutes long? Thank you so much, Boban, for the tier 1. Welcome to the pool party. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, speaking of, Mickey Man, how did I miss 20 gifted subs from you? Sorry, 90 gifted subs from you yesterday. I don't even know how I missed that. But seriously, thank you so much, Mickey, for the 90 gifted subs last night. I must have been like when I was literally hopping off stream. If you guys got a gifted sub, please make sure you're thanking Mickey. And also, I missed another sub from earlier today. Thank you so much, Taruk, for the Prime. Appreciate that as well. I don't think so. I think... I don't know. I feel like he might have done it while I was literally off stream, so I'm not sure. I don't even know if Mickey's here right now, but thank you so much, Saggy, for the Prime. Welcome back to your 3rd month. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Alright, so it looks like it's gonna be rated. Okay, so 1 hour starting at 6. You have to have a minimum game of 5 to enter. It's gonna be rated. Okay. Y'all should be able to enter using this link. I will not be playing in this arena. I'll be hanging out. Spectating you guys. You guys are going to be the star for today. I want to see some feature-worthy games. I would also like you guys to play Move 1 E4. It is not... You're not forced to play Move 1 E4, but... any games that do not start Move 1 E4 will not be eligible for next week's Flex Friday prizes. So, unless you're submitting a fail, in which I don't care. But yeah, I will not be playing today. I will answer any and all chess advice questions for the price of a Labubu. I am willing to be your personal chess coach for a Labubu. If you can get me a Labubu, I will answer whatever you want. But other than that, you're welcome to ask in the chat. Yeah, you can play E4 and play the Bon Cloud if you wanted to. If you really, really, really wanted to. And what's wrong with Creepy? I got nothing against Creepy. Do you have something against Creepy? Sounds like you're creepist. I don't know. I find these little guys really cute. I love them. So yeah, the arena is starting in 28 minutes. 28 minutes. And then you guys will all be... Oh my gosh. What the hell even happened there? You guys will be all able to participate, so yay. Okay, we'll do some puzzle rush and stuff. Oh, I don't have the other chess thing open. That's why. Here. In case you weren't able to see, it's called Nemo's Move 1 E4 Arena. Bum, 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 bum. I need to find some better music. Hello. Yeah, you can totally play and listen to the stream. I'm not playing today, so, I don't know. I'm not gonna be giving any help or anything. You can listen. Yeah, you do have to probably play on browser. I don't think the chess.com arenas work on your phone. I don't exactly know why, but that's the case. It is E4 only. And I'll pin this so you guys are able to just click on the link up there. Oh, well, Gary apparently has a solution for you, so That's kind of the whole point. I have a cute reel that, well, Boy Shack, if you're here, should be working on. Explaining to you why, if you're a beginner in chess, you should be starting out with e4. This is actually so funny because it actually basically targets exactly people like you. People who are London players and they're like... Hey, there's Boy Shack, there's the editor. If you're a London player and now you have hit whatever arbitrary rating goal that you have set for yourself, how is your life? How do we feel about chess currently? I mean, at least you can be like, hey, I got to this rating, you know? Like, at least that's what you are able to do. So you should be giving yourself a clap on the back for that first. And then after that, you can reconsider how you're going to improve. But maybe that's a question for your next lifetime, because you started out this lifetime playing the London, and now you're never going to get out of it. Oh, nice! That's awesome. Congratulations. Agreed, agreed. London players... Okay, sounds good. But by that logic, if you hit 2200 and then you're like, well, the London got me this far, then you're never going to get out of London because you're just going to keep playing that, right? So... No, but like, it's gonna be a never in both ways. He's gonna hit it, and then he's gonna still be like, well, I got to 2200 playing the London. Surely I can get even better, like, I can even gain more rating playing the London. The other side of this is, obviously, if he never hits 2200, then he's never hitting 2200, and he's gonna still play the London. So he's definitely gonna be playing the London, both cases. Like, that's kind of my whole point. Like, making promises to yourself like that, it ain't gonna work. But yeah, anyways, I don't care too much what openings you play. Whatever you want to play. Go for it. E4. You can always submit a fail. Look, for Flex Friday, you always have the possibility of submitting a game that you did not do well in, and you can submit a fail. Nothing wrong with that. I don't really know why I'm warming up, honestly. I don't really need to be warming up. Oh, I actually know why I'm warming up. Yo, Lion! Thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Guys, if you got a gifted sub from Lion, please make sure you're thanking them. I super appreciate that. Thanks so much. I guess not. Man, I have this issue right now where my bullet rating is like the easier way, I guess, for me to check my bullet rating. I'm at 2434 basically on both of my accounts. Hey Sid Cripple, thank you so much for 1,000 bits. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So basically I'm like trying to hit 2600 during this upcoming 100-hour stream. And I'm just like, I don't want to play on either one of my accounts because they're both so close to being able to actually make a push for 26,415, I think is my highest ever account. So like if you go to Bullet's even higher. Wow, Bullet's 2566. Bullet is like 50 points away. No, more than 50 points away. Wait, no, yeah, 50 points away. It's 50 points away from being able to hit 2615. Which is pretty crazy. So. Make sure you're thanking whoever got you that gifted sub. Hell yeah. Thank you, Sipster. Thank you, thank you. $25.60, but the goal is to hit 2615, not 2650. My highest rating on chess.com, I think quite literally ever. Oh my god, I hate it when this it's gonna like play sound. My highest rating ever is 2614. I guess it's not gonna tell me what my highest rating ever was. Okay, there it is. My highest rating ever is 2614. So the goal during the Streamathon, because we're gonna have a bingo, the bullet rating is probably provisional, yeah. No, I don't think it is. I actually played on bullet the other day. So I'm not really sure. But anyways, during the Streamathon, I was thinking about making that push for 2615. So right now, I'm like a little bit scared to play bullet. I'm literally scared to play bullet. I'm like, I don't want to play and then drop my rating to a point where it's going to be like a 300-point grind or something. Because bullet is just so swinging. Swingy. It's so swingy. Streamathon's going to start next Wednesday. And we have our whole bingo card built out for it. So I'm pretty excited. Let me find it again. Here it is. It's got a whole bunch of different games on it, like GeoGuessr and Balatro and League of Legends and poker. And obviously we got chess. Not a single E4 game? Well, you're about to get an E4 game. Although you're not forced to play E4 here, but yeah, I gotta win a game with no kills. Which is basically means I will play support and have someone carry. That one I actually think is easier than most because I play a lot of League games where I don't have a single kill. That I think is a little easier. You know what I do think is hard? I think winning a game of ARAM in 25 with 25 kills is going to be hard. I think scoring 20,000 and no movement GeoGuessr is going to be really difficult. I'm trying to get Rainbow to train me. Play Yumi, sit back and relax. That's kind of what I was thinking. But we're gonna see. We're gonna see. And if I fail this, by the way, guys, I'm going to have to play an over-the-board chess tournament, which is literally my biggest nightmare. I know. Like, for the 25 kill ARAM, it might just take a bunch of different tries to get to the point where I'm able to, like, actually do something. Because there's so many champs in ARAM that it can be really, really, really difficult to just... I know, yes, right. It will depend on just literally, like, RNGing into a good matchup. So, yeah. I can ask Amon, our discount Rainbow. I like it. But this is just something that I built myself for our upcoming 100-hour Streamathon, which once again is a thank you because you guys donated $5,000 for the American Heart Association, so I appreciate that. Thank you. But I mean, the poker ones might be a little difficult too. Having to win a 500 big blind pot, well, I guess I could play lower stakes and play against chat. I'm joking. But yeah, one of the chess goals is reach all-time peak in bullet, which is 2615. So, you know what I also think is going to be really, really difficult? Winning a 3+2, a 5+0, a 10+0 game in a row. I don't know the last time I played a 3+2 game. I cannot tell you how much I do not enjoy playing games with increment or 5-minute games or like anything over 1 minute in general. So I think the hardest block on this bingo card is this. I have to win a 3+2, a 5-0, and a 10-0 game all in a row. And no, I don't think I'm gonna shuffle the bingo board. I think like we're gonna just try to tackle it like row by row or like line by line or diagonal. I think whenever I hit something, I'll hit it. So yeah. But anyways, I just wanted to show you guys what this all looks like. So I'm like mentally getting ready for this. I'm basically mentally getting ready for it. I've been doing some prep. I think we're gonna change one of the goals, milestones that you guys can hit on the way to our Streamathon. Goals is gonna be cooking. I obviously will have to order the food and then cook it. Like I'll have to do groceries, I guess, on something, but I'd be stuck in Balatro forever. Balatro's honestly so fun. It's actually so much fun. I love Balatro. I was actually so sad. I was beating gold stake on the black deck last night, and then I got fucked by this blind called the violet vessel or something. It was like this, it's like basically the wall, but a large number, and I was like, oh my god, I literally got to ante-8. Was like on the last hand of ante-8, and I missed it by 70,000 points. I had to score 1.2 million. I scored like 1.1 million or something, so it was crazy. Anyways, I love Balatro. I'm obsessed with Balatro. It's like Violet Vessel, thank you, Violet Vessel. But I was literally like so annoyed. But anyways, for Balatro, beating ante-12 is still pretty challenging. I don't beat ante-12 that early, that often. You guys have seen the way I play, so we'll see. But yeah. Also suck at Plasma deck. I actually don't think I really played Plasma deck. Oh no, Hema, that's actually so sad. That's actually so unfortunate. Balatro is so damn fun. I 100% agree with you. Oh, you know what we could do? You know what's a rating I do not care about? I've taken a couple of different decks to gold stake. I've done like, you know, red, white, blue, yellow, the checker. Now, I don't actually know if I've gotten all the way up. Oh, sorry, this is not bullet. I don't know if I've actually gotten all the way up in checkered, but I have gotten to gold on what's the one that has the spectral packs in them? Ghost deck. I got into it on Ghost deck probably. But well, bingo's usually a 5x5, so I couldn't put every single thing on it. I tried to build out a bingo board that I think would be like kind of interesting, but also I have a realistic chance of hitting in 100 hours. Because, you know, we could always make the world's hardest bingo board, and it's just me having to play, what's that game? Jump King. Having to literally make it to like level 2 in Jump King or something, it's game over. I'm never getting there. So, you know, like, if we wanted something that I could never beat in 100 hours, it would just be Jump King. So, yeah. I don't even need to mute. This is just the jawline. But if I do, can you even see a difference? It like takes so much, what's it called? Huh. Like I have to grind my teeth together. But no, this is just my regular jawline. Yeah, there is a slight difference. You can see it. Like, this goes up a little bit more, but no, typically I just have a sharper jawline. What's that rock emoji? The Easter one? The one from Easter Island, sorry. Not the one by the, like... Anyways, you get what I'm talking about. Yeah, like the... There's... No, it's not Stonehenge. They have a very specific name. Yeah, those guys. The Moai. Moai? I'm so sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong, by the way. The guys from, the really funny guy who liked gum from Night at the Museum. That guy. Literally that guy. That's my inspo in life. The goal in life is to have a jawline as sharp as his. Is it Moai? I actually have genuinely no clue. I'm sorry. This is only an hour arena. I forgot that I was playing Blitz, by the way. Oh my god. Oops. Man, this is why I don't play Blitz. Blitz is so hard. I don't know how you guys are able to play longer games of chess. Like, I just have the urge to finish every single game in less than a minute. Wait. The person who voiced the Moai in Night at the Museum was a lady? But yeah, literally, you dumb give me gum. That's actually such a good line though. I love Night at the Museum. Oh. I was like, I don't think that Moai's voice was very ladylike, but you know, once again, I'm not here to judge. Thanks, Lion, thank you. I never judge. It's okay. I think it was really funny. In the defense of the mod, we do have to keep our chat, you know, civilized. But because you had a very funny Night at the Museum reference, that whole scene is so funny. Yeah, I agree. Moais? So, as far as I understand, they are from this island called Rapa Nui, which is like in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. It's a bit of a mystery, unfortunately, how they started making these and started like placing them all around the islands, because a lot of the population and history sadly got wiped out because of Westerners arriving on the islands and all of that stuff. A pretty dark part of history for Rapa Nui. So they're actually not fully sure how the Moai, I guess, came to be. But there's a lot of theories. Yeah, unfortunately. It was a lot of like their traditions and history and stuff was spread through like storytelling and word of mouth. Yeah. So, yep, there's a lot of that stuff out there, unfortunately. And it can be a very sensitive subject for a lot of cultures. So, we're not gonna dive too deep into that. But, yeah. I've always wanted to visit Rapa Nui. I've always found Rapa Nui really interesting. We're talking about the history of Moais and Rapa Nui. They're still not fully certain on how they move them around the island, but one of the, also, I don't know why I know so much about this stuff. One of the founding, or like one of the more consistent theories, I think is, wait, he could have just taken my horsey. Oh, I blundered an exchange too. Okay, you know what? It's fine. Yeah. Thank you so much, Mitchie. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, ropes, literally. Not in like a dark way, but they used to move it around literally by like moving it slightly all the way. So like they would literally walk it to places, but I once again don't really know. I don't have like a firm answer. I'm not the one that did the architectural, or like sorry, I'm not the one that did the archaeological digging and stuff. But they didn't have wheels. their culture apparently did not really do wheels. So yeah, basically, Bunny, but it's still like a founding theory. I don't think any of this stuff is confirmed. Yeah, the debate is literally like still continuing. Yep, not having wheels is tough. It's tough. If you're a culture trying to move large things, I would recommend having wheels. But you guys are welcome for the random Rapa Nui information. Yeah, we're talking about how they moved the Easter Island heads. Yes, correct. How did this conversation even start up? Oh yeah, because somebody asked me if I'm mewing, which I was explaining that the goal in life is to look like one of the... is to look like that guy from Night at the Museum. I know I'm not talking about the divorcee dad who got stuck working a night job at the museum. I'm talking about the rock guy. The give me gum gum, you dumb dumb guy. That's the goal in life. The goal in life is to have his jawline. Yeah, give me gum gum. Oh, Ben Stiller. Is that Ben Stiller? The guy who did Zoolander? Is that who that is? Wait. Oh my god! Oh, that's cool. I mean, his jawline in Zoolander is pretty... Zoolander's a hilarious film. I love Zoolander. Zoolander's a classic. Zoolander is so good. Oh, Zoolander's really... I mean, sorry, Ben Stiller is really funny, actually. He's nice. Oh, awesome. That's great. I've never met him in person, but I believe you. It was such a great film. I did see Zoolander too. I don't think I liked it very much. Night at the Museum. Oh yeah, this guy. His nickname is Dum Dum. Oh my god, I didn't know his nickname was Dum Dum. But yeah, look at this jawline, guys. Look at that. That's the goal. Maybe the reason I have this jawline is because I chewed a lot of gum as a kid. Like, look at how sharp this is. Here, we can watch this movie clip. It's pretty iconic. It's really, really iconic. Here, we're gonna watch it. Wait, you can't hear it? Oh no, one sec. I'm laughing at this by myself. No way.
Hey! Dum Dum.
Yes?
You give me gum gum.
I give you gum gum?
You do Dum Dum. You give me gum gum.
Gee, okay. You know what? I have no gum gum, sorry. And my name isn't Dum Dum. My name's Larry.
Oh, your name Dum Dum. Oh, you in trouble, Dum Dum. You better run from Attila the Hun Hun.
Oh my god, this is such a classic.
Dum Dum.
This is such a classic. But anyways, yeah. See the resemblance? No mewing necessary. This movie is so good. This movie is so insanely good. It literally lives rent-free in my head all the time. Like, for no reason at all. Every single time that I see, like, the emote, the Moai emote, oh, it's so good. The movie's so good. I watch all, like, I think there's 4 of them. I think there's 4 of them. So, yeah, it's a fantastic movie for a movie night. Better run, Dum Dum. No, the emote's awesome. Really? I think I just have very specific taste in film. Yeah, there's like 4 of them or something. I mean, I obviously have no idea how much worse they get, but... Oh, games have started! Alright. This guy didn't even play D4! Is he not even reading what the arena is? Ugh. Play E4. Play move 1 E4. Boyshak also did not play move 1 E4. You guys are supposed to be playing E4. Did anyone play E4? Oh my god, Nepiba did not play E4. Is there not a single person who played E4? Alright, we finally found one person. Lion is the one person out of 5 games so far that has played E4. Okay, Bob did play E4 as well. Alright. 2 people have played E4. It's alright, Boyshak is going for a fill anyways. He's not even going for the win. So... Also, I was not a big fan of Squid Game Season 2. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Does the squid ever appear in Squid Games? Okay, do you guys want my full nuanced take on Squid Games? I think Squid Game 1 was truly one of the best shows in the existence of humanity. I absolutely loved Squid Game 1. I think not a single character made sense in Season 2. There were multiple characters that acted way out of like what would make sense for this character. So for example, the guy who had the mother that they're like she was older, I guess, in that his whole thing was that he wanted money to pay off his debts and to give a better life and stop disappointing his mother, right? And then at some point, you know, they were voting and he was voting to leave. And then at some point he was like, you know what? Surely no way my mom and I die as like the worst participants in this competition. Let me just, you know, vote for us to stay in. And I'm just like, it was just like very, very, very poorly written. I feel like it was just poorly written. All of the characters were poorly written. Nobody was consistent. The girls, the only guy who was remotely consistent was the disgraced rapper from Big Bang who is apparently no longer canceled. I can't remember his name now, but that guy was like consistent. He was consistently annoying, but he was consistent. But then there were so many other characters that were just like, what the hell? Like, you don't do this and then do this, right? And then you don't do this and then you don't do... Yeah. He didn't really get canceled. I think he was like... well, I don't know, jailed, but he got in trouble for, I think, smoking weed or something like that in a country where that's not very much allowed. But, yeah, I used to love T.O.P. He's one of my, well, I love Big Bang. G-Dragon's actually my favorite K-pop artist. Yeah, self-canceled, basically. He brought it kind of on himself, so. His, like, personality and when he was in K-pop wasn't that far off, I think, from. Yeah. But I have nothing against them building up on characters and then getting them killed off. Also, Lion had such a good chance to win this game if he went a few moves back. This Bishop that I saw somebody said, like, looked bad is not actually bad. He's actually... His opponent actually gave him, like, a chance to come back in this game, but... Just had to park the Bishop here or something. This was rough, though. Hey, James, thanks. But I do not think that Squid Game Season 2 was very good. Sorry, James. Speaking of Squid Games, James is actually the English voice actor for one of the characters in Squid Game Season 3. I haven't watched Squid Game Season 3 yet, but can everybody just give a little round of applause for James? He's out there in LA, you know, doing the whole thing. Doing the whole acting thing. It's very competitive, so massive respect to what James is doing, yeah. Yeah, there's a Season 3. There is a Season 3. You came at this perfect time. I was just dissing on how I don't love Season 2, so I'm therefore only going to be watching Season 3 for you, James. I think Season 2 was just had very poorly written characters. The lack of character. Thank you for playing E4, Masked Babs. Thank you for playing E4. I just think from a viewer perspective and a show where I did not watch Season 1 of Squid Games for the drama. I don't care about drama in shows whatsoever. I watch shows because I think they're like psychologically interesting or it's action, right? And while there's certainly a lot of action and brutality, yes, I like the brutality, I'm not gonna lie. I thought his character was actually interesting, and I thought, you know, the way that he approached the whole situation was interesting. I think Season 2 took all of that away. Like, Season 2 just was like, this is what you liked? And threw it out the window, and I'm, like, not happy about that, so... Anyways. Oh, I would love to be in Squid Games. But yeah. Season 2 definitely felt like filler. And then the whole, like, you know, gunfight thing. Like, there's just no way. Like, sure, they got some military training at some point, but... I guess that's not the plot of the Queen's Gambit, huh? She was never a spy. I kinda like it. No, Hima, no! What? That's unlucky. Yes, you can apply for Flex Friday as black if your opponent plays E4. Mammy, Masked Dabs is just gonna win. I'm gonna leave Padawan to die in peace. Let's see. Did this game start out E4? Yeah! Thank you for starting out E4, chat. How would I die in Squid Games? Honestly, probably fall damage. I always die from fall damage. Fall damage seems to be my most consistent way of dying. If your opponent plays E4, you can submit it too, so... Yeah. But, I have... Yeah, exactly, like just tripping or something. It would be stupid. Gravity does kill, I mean... But I did not like Shogun either. One of the main reasons why I didn't like Shogun, so once again, I love Anna Sawai. I think she's an amazing actress. I think she deserves an Emmy. I got no problem with any of that. Her character in Shogun literally made me stop watching the show. They wrote her character so she was always ready to kill herself for whatever cause, whatever it was. She was so ready every single time, and I'd be like, ah, she's finally gonna die. And then they don't, and then they bring her back. And I'm like, okay. And then they do the whole thing over again, and I'm like, oh man, she's really gonna die this time. And then they don't kill her off. And I'm like, by the second time, I do not care anymore. Let me tell you, I do not give a shit about your character if they keep doing that to you and your character, and you don't actually just vanish off my screen. Like, if you're not off my screen by the second time, they're like, we're gonna kill your character. They bait the audience into thinking they're gonna kill off your character, and she's not gone. I have no interest in watching your show anymore. So that was my problem with Shogun. But yeah. I don't hate her. I think she's a very good actress. I think she executed the role. I think she executed what was written out for her very well. I'm very able to differentiate between the character, the actress, and what she was told to do, which is fine. But not soon enough. Yeah, if you cry wolf once... Yeah. They did it like 6 times. She died by like the 6th time. Sorry, spoilers. Do I think the show overall deserved Emmys? No. Do I think she deserved an Emmy? Sure. I think whatever was written out for her, I'm very happy with. Like, she was a phenomenal actress. She played the emotions very well. It's not suspenseful, bro. It's just not suspenseful. I was so bored. I could not watch it. Like, I know she's not gonna die, so why are we doing this again? Yeah. Could not handle that show. Did not like Shogun. Like, if you're gonna do it, just die. Don't bait me for like 5 episodes. If you come back to life, I'm not watching the show. I'm just not. I'm done. Hey, Mickey, man. Thanks so much for the 200 bits. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Alright, finally, some more E4 players. We love to see it. Yeah. No, James, tell me what you're in. Yeah, I did. I really liked Game of Thrones up until season 5, I think. Or whenever it got bad. I've recently been watching, Oh, you are? I've recently been watching, Breaking Bad as, like, my nighttime television show. I'm on season 2. Thank you, Anonymous, for the gifted sub to James. Appreciate that. Thank you. What's the movie, James? Out of curiosity. Thank you. To Die Alone? Okay. Cool. No, I've never watched Suits. I've never watched any of the old TV stuff. Aww. Said it's on Tubi? I'll see if I can check it out. I think it's very difficult to have, like, consistently... Also, I just want to say, this 1153 is playing really well against the 1800. This is the power of playing E4. No, never watched Star Trek. I've watched the first few episodes of Mr. Robot and then... Getting them in chat, that's true. Yeah. Eagle Eye is playing really, really well. This is cool. He's got like an interesting setup. If he can figure it out. I think he's figuring it out. I mean, he's rook lifting. Bro's literally rook lifting at 1100. These are concepts that people don't see until like, I don't know, 1200 or something. I feel like people don't usually see concepts like this until a little while. Yeah, I've seen The Last of Us. I didn't like it though. It was fine. It was okay. Why is there not a 2700? Just beat him. Then you'll have the sickest flex of all time. What's top on my list? I liked Andor Season 1. I think Season 2 was very boring. Or not very boring, just like... I can give you a very detailed breakdown of why I did not like Season 2. But... I like Star Wars in general. But I also think in general I have a pretty hard time just sitting down and watching things. Oh, I love Severance. Severance is my favorite show ever. Eagle Eye needs to play a little faster. Andor 1 was really good, but Andor Season 2 is eh. I like dark stuff, but not horror. I like psychological thrillers. Oh, Severance was also Ben Stiller? That makes sense. Yeah, it was really good. Oh, for sure. I love the fact that Severance gave up on its plot, though, to be philosophical. I would watch, like, 20 more seasons of Severance if it just kept being philosophical. The artistry in it is insane. I think Season 2 was very good. I think it's just a very well-produced, well-made, well-thought-out, concise show. And I think that can be hard to get by. Being able to stick by what you like set out to do, I think it's difficult, you know? Also, Eagle Eye had such a good game, but then it went pew. Oh, Bob is getting destroyed. No problem, no problem. Did this game at least start out E4? Started out G3 in my E4 arena? Does G3 look like E4 to you, Jay Naker? Alright, an E4 game. Nice. I've never really watched Suits. Wait, was it a stalemate? Did it stalemate? Oh my god! I didn't notice either. Congratulations on getting a stalemate. Wait, that's sick. How much rating did you gain from this? Must have gained like 8 points or something. That's awesome. We have a fail. If Jay Naker wanted to submit that game for a fail, he might be winning $25. Just saying. I honestly really like games. I mean, sorry, movies. Oh, you know what was actually really good? I really liked Loki. Both Season 1 and Season 2. On the more, like, action-y, Marvel-y side. Loki's my favorite Marvel character. I'm trying to think what else have I really enjoyed recently. I like Top Chef. But not because... Like, Top Chef is good, but I have to watch it if I'm eating or, like, doing stuff. I can't just... Yeah. I think Loki was just a very well-written character. And Tom Hiddleston executes Loki very well. This is an interesting position. It looks like White should be winning because of how, like, crazy the king position is, but he's not really winning. Yeah. But Severance is the last, like, truly really good one. See you, James. Take care. I love the British baking show. I love the Canadian baking show. Great Canadian the Great British Baking Show is awesome. Shows. I liked Yellow Jackets Season 1, and then I did not like Season 2. But Season 1 was really good. See, Yosef's position just turned sour so quickly. Sad days. I've been enjoying Vinland Saga on the anime front, but it's a little weird at times. I've been skipping a couple of the episodes or parts. I basically watch everything with, like, a remote control in hand. And I skip all the parts where they talk, or it's boring, or it's, like, family-related stuff. I just have so little interest in, like, any drama, any relationships. I do not care about your wife. I do not care about your girlfriend. I do not care about your dad. Don't even really care about the character. It's just like, please make it interesting. I don't even watch that much TV. I don't really have time to watch TV, so most of the time when I watch TV, it's like a lot of skipping. But yeah. Favorite anime is Hunter x Hunter. But my favorite manga is not Attack on Titan, sorry, Berserk. Berserk's my favorite manga. I've read Berserk like 5 times. I watch a lot of poker. I was watching the 50K Players Championship last night. I was watching the 250K, the 100K. We were watching the Millie Maker yesterday on stream. I watch a lot of poker, to be fair. I think that's honestly what I watch a lot of. Not so much shows, just a lot of poker. Oh yeah, Attack on Titan's solid. I think then it gets worse. But it's fine. Alright, E4 players! We covered it yesterday, actually, Nokra, but obviously they were doing controversial stuff. So, I thought it was funny. I mean, well, to get good at poker, you kind of gotta watch it. Also, I don't know, Black's position looking kind of good here. Oh gosh, Fido. How do you get good at poker? By studying the same way you study chess. Literally. You'll learn, like, pre-flop ranges. You'll learn, like, c-bet tendencies, and yeah. No, it's not very similar to chess, but the way you study it is very similar. The way you would approach studying it is very similar. You literally have to learn your poker openings. Yeah. They're quite different games, yes. But they're both games. I mean, is this 1372 going to be able to pull up a win? We have a chess.com employee in here. Wait, where did they go? Ooh, from Poland. Are they playing E4? Are you guys playing E4? You guys better be playing E4. They're doing very well in this position. Well, poker is its own little world for sure. So. Poker has the exact same. Poker also has puzzles. Literally the exact same. Here, I can show you. Yeah, I was doing this yesterday. Well, not for very long, so don't get excited about me getting really good, but as just like literally, wait, we're gonna watch this flagging game right now. There's literal straight up puzzles just like chess. Is Burno going to win? I am biting my nails in anticipation. Both players just need to play faster. As a bullet player, this is making It's fine. I mean, it's fine. You just have to move. You just have to pre-move. We just have to pre-move. Give checks and pre-move. Alright. 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 I stream poker every Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Is this an E4 game? It is. Okay. What the hell? Oh yeah. Owens. Fair enough. And some people watch. It's not an insane number of people, but some people do, and I appreciate everybody who does. I really do. Man, that was stressful, honestly. Watching other people play Bullet feels like time is moving in, like, through sand or something. No, I'm not gonna kick people for not playing E4. You don't absolutely have to play E4, but I would highly appreciate it if you did. Okay, so anyways, this is what I want to show you really, really quick. But you can basically go to trainer, and then you're looking at this. So right now I'm doing heads up, sit and go, big blind versus small blind. Starting spot is any. So big blind has bet 8 into king 7-6. I have ace 10, and I'm gonna decide to fold. That was correct. Best move. All right, move on to the next. I got 7 deuce off. It looks like the small blind has checked. I'm going to check with 7 deuce off. Is this correct? We'll find out. And now he has bet 1. I think for 1 we call because we have the spade, etc, etc. And you just do this. Wait, I have 10 bigs. I don't know if this was correct. I'm just giving you guys an example. Now I'm just going to fold. And then that was an inaccuracy. Apparently I only played that 64% right. So stuff like that. It's basically exactly like the way you would study chess, except obviously in poker you can do the wrong thing and win the hand. So you can't really do that in chess. That was a site called GTO Wizard. But there's a ton of different poker resources out there. But yeah, that was like a poker puzzle thing. Skrillosaurus Rex not looking too well in this game. Not looking too hot. So another thing that you're able to do is, for example, if you go to study, you can just look at what hands you're supposed to play pre-flop. For example, this is another way you can study. This is the poker equivalent of looking at an opening tree. If the small blind has raised 2 as the big blind, what do I do? That's what you're doing. I don't know. I've been using this for like 20 minutes. Yeah, technically there is always a best move for GTO, but the big difference between playing GTO versus playing against real people is, once again, like in chess, right? A lot of the time, your opponent might not be making the best response. So sometimes against lower rated people, I'll like literally try to do something that's stupid. Trying to get their queen, even though my rook's not protected or something. Like, it's just something like that. And that might actually be the best play in this position because they're not good enough to recognize that I'm doing that, so therefore it works. And it's similar in poker. Sometimes you might be doing something that is not the best thing to do because you're trying to exploit your opponent. So it's all like... It's like all very, very, yeah, nuanced. Yeah. It's all super duper nuanced. Unfortunately, Skrillosaurus might not survive this game for much longer, but... Alright. I was like, maybe there's a chance, but there's not. No, exactly, Tripsy. That's exactly what happens, though. There's literally times when I've been talking about spots, or like, not when I'm talking about spots, when I listen to spots, and then people are thinking like, okay, but if I do this, and my opponent knows that I am more likely to do this against them, because they know that I am more likely to... And then it just becomes this whole cycle, and then sometimes people just like flip a coin. It's like, they could be bluffing, they could be not bluffing, so let's just flip a coin, let's decide, 50-50. But a lot of poker long-term comes down to, obviously, like, statistics. It's just like, if you're Yeah, you gotta randomize. It's just statistics. Like, you should be calling here X% of the time. GTO world. So, do you want to do it? Maybe not against this guy. But GTO says that you should. So, anyways, you figure it out. So. That's fair, Hema. Did they start out E4? Yay! They played the Reload Piss! Ah, this is my favorite game. Oh, wow. They played exactly the opening I play. Oh, that's so good. Oh, geez, Pyroblast. Don't ask me to do poker puzzles. You remind me of a chess coach I used to have as a kid who would try to do these, like, study-like chess puzzles on me, and I was just there like, no thank you. I do not like solving studies. Yeah. Chat managing to play E4 is already a win. Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure, Tripsy. People do that. People absolutely do that. You randomize sometimes the time that you, like, make a bluff. Like, here I have ace-4 off, so therefore I'm gonna 5-bet jam. But I'm not gonna do it with ace-5 suited. Like, you just do things like that to make it a little bit more random, because, yeah. I think it's interesting. I think it's really interesting. Well, bluffing is like, I've been told a lot of times that bluffing is a bit like telling a story. You can't just decide to bluff like that. You gotta figure it out. You gotta figure it out. You gotta, like, write your story from the start. How does this bluff work? Like, it's not just a, I am gonna bluff on the river because I want to. It's like a, oh, I'm gonna set this up. Starting from pre-flop, or like against this guy who I found folds too often, or I have been really typed recently, so let me jam this hand because he's not gonna expect me to do it. Like, things like that. Guys, once again, we're low on time. Can we play fast? You got one goal here with the white pieces. That is not to... Okay, this is fine. At least you can't lose. All bro needed to do is make a move. That is all bro had to do. Whew! Okay, we might need to give you guys some tips on how to play faster chess. Even Queen G2, opponent would not have responded to Queen G2 in time with 0.0 seconds left on the clock. We just gotta play a little faster, chat. This is part of the reason why we don't do sub-battles anymore. Did we play E4? Yeah! E4! Let's go, Rob. I'm rooting for you. Rob looks like he has checkmate. Is Black gonna figure out that he is actually not lost in this position? Oh, he did. He did figure out, but he spent a lot of time. Now, is Rob gonna play fast enough to flag this guy? Oh, that's so sad, Tribzy. I swear, poker gets such a bad rep. Balatro too, because of literally the affiliation. What is Queen? Okay, you know what? At least it's a move. At least he made a move instead of spending 10 seconds on a move, so we're doing fine. Oh no, boy Shaq. I hope you'll have some good fails. I mean, how? Oh my god, no. Why don't we just move the bishop? Why are we moving our king up? Why are we like, opponent, please checkmate us when they have 4 seconds left? Oh, this game is giving me so much anxiety. You could have flagged this game so easily. Okay? Okay? We can still flag them. It's fine. It's all good. Whew. Nothing pains me more than watching a game that we could have flagged and not flagging it. Alright, I respect the bong cloud over here. Reeman is having some fun. Boyshag is a London-only player. We should give out, little, what's it called? Like, badges on Discord for people who play the London. and it's like a badge of shame. And you can sign up for it when you like. Alright, take care, Rob. Thanks for trying. This looks very scuffed for Riemann. I know he was trolling a bit, but... No, watching people play, like, on shorter time controls is really, really just something else. Because I would not understand. I just don't understand, I guess. Basically. So... yeah. But if you're chilling, that's good. That's good. Oh my gosh, the Rosen tournament was so much fun. That was actually fun. Riemann's chilling. You know, I've never seen you guys in the same room. Just saying. Riemann was right. Riemann is chilling. Board games were never really my thing. I refused to play board games. Chess is different because I've had a career in chess since I was 3, but not a huge fan of board games in general. Yeah, but chess is really different. Like, chess is... I don't like playing games that I don't have a pot... Like, I don't get a reward for my time. If that makes sense. Like, I would be down to play Go if we could put $100 on it and the time control was, like, 1 minute. Then I would be down. But, like... I just have a hard time with keeping my focus on one thing. I think is a very, like... I just like fast games. Exactly. I just really, really, really like fast games. Yeah, I like games like League of Legends. I like playing Bullet. I like playing things like Valorant. I know I suck at Valorant. That's not the... You know, that's not part of the conversation here. I love games like Elden Ring. I'm not good, but I love it. Yeah. It's not even that I don't like board games that heavily involve luck. If the game takes longer than 1 minute, it's probably just not for me. Like, if the game requires, first of all, other people, and takes longer than 1 minute, like actual face-to-face interaction, it's probably just not for me. I mean, I know I'm super idiot, which is why I love poker. I love playing poker online. I love playing poker in person. It's a very, like, fast-paced... Even if you're, like, there bored and you don't have anything to, like, play, you can just talk to people or you can watch what other people... There's always something going on. So... I actually don't know any board games like that, but that sounds interesting. All the board games I played as a kid were, like... I like Scrabble. But not enough to play against somebody. But I, hypothetically, in a vacuum, would like Scrabble. Like, once again, like I said, I'm very competitive. If there was something on the line for Scrabble, I'd be down to play. I just like having something on the line. Well, Black's trying to trade every piece because they're lower rated. I think that's a very good strategy against somebody who is 1,000 points higher rated. This is obviously a very different strat he has this game than the previous game, right? Where you're lower rated, a lot of the time you're just trying to, like, go for a draw sometimes. So... what you're trying to do is just get into a position where you're able to not lose. Deathmatch Scrabble. Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna say too much about this position, because he might be listening. It's an interesting position. It's an interesting position. Yeah, I remember this, Thomas. I've seen that. It's pretty crazy. Thanks. Oof. That's maybe not the best move, unfortunately, but he tried. So, what I wanted to show you guys, but I didn't want to point out because in case Reman was listening, is that he has bishop to c5 here, and the horsey is trapped. So then what you gotta do is play bishop to e3, for example, to defend it, right? But then you can just take, and after takes, you can just move your king over because the horsey is still trapped. Taking this pawn this is a poison pawn a lot of the time. The corner pawns that you take with your knights, it's so hard for them to get out. This is like a pretty common idea. But obviously if you're not familiar with this opening, then okay. But now he knows. Happy birthday, gamer! Happy birthday! Now it's looking a little rough. But he had really good opportunities coming out of the opening. There were some good stuff. There's some awesome stuff. Thanks. I'm pretty excited about it too. There's still 20 minutes left in the arena if you wanted to play. If you want to join in. This is actually an interesting game. Reman's now running a little short on time, but they're playing really well. It's like they've bounced back. They have pair bishops. It's pretty good stuff. Now, the problem is obviously time. As is with a lot of, like, lower rated people in Blitz. Like, you could be winning, but then what are you going to do with your time? But, so far, pretty consistently good moves. Only 12 seconds on the clock, though. Giving the opponent perhaps a touch too much counterplay. But if he's able to get both of these pawns before the end of the game, it is going to be a draw. Is he going to find a way to do that, though? With only 5 seconds left on the clock. And I think he does it. And now it is confirmed to be a draw. This is a pretty good game. I mean, White obviously had to make a lot of mistakes for Black to be able to get here. But this is the art of not giving up, you know? Like, 1644 basically lost in this endgame, but White also just didn't play the best and gave a couple of opportunities and the pair of bishops and pawns and just... Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it was pretty good. It was pretty good stuff. Love seeing it. Doing that against somebody 1,000 points higher rated. Not easy. Could have almost had a sick flex. Almost. But on the strategies front, I like that you were going... Were you going for the endgame on purpose? To, like, swap off stuff and... have a better chance, I guess? Yo, yeah, for sure, Connor. Oh, pause champ. This is an interesting position too. I mean, this is why I like it when people play Oh, this was a C4 opening. It looked like it could almost been. Okay, never mind. It's not interesting anymore. Bro just blundered the queen. Unfortunate! I take it all back. Ooh, we got a 223 here. Oh, he's getting slaughtered. Sad. That's okay. Happens. Big rating gap. At least it was E4, E5. That's what I really care about. What I really care about is you guys trying out playing E4 openings. Alright, see you, Gary. As long as you're testing out these new openings, I think that's what we want to see. I'm not too worried about how good you are. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, they would be a lone gamer. It's never too late to come back to chess. It's never too early to come back to chess. Wait. It's never too... I don't even know. Bum, 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 bum. It's just never. It's never too late. Okay, sorry, brain. Whoa! Why is this 2700 losing? Wait, what the hell just happened? Okay, this was an E4 game. Alright, we have to watch the end of this, because bro has like 4 seconds left. He needs to get this pawn somehow to not lose on time. Oh my god. Is he able to do it? He needs to just take this pawn. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, how did this happen? How did this 2700 though end up in a lost position? I promise I didn't pay this 2700 to give you guys flexes, by the way. Not a paid actor. Whoa, vibe buff found a... This is interesting. I don't know if he saw this, but like it almost looks like the queen is trapped if the bishop goes here, but then you have this, which basically just translates to the game. Fascinating. I mean, white is just better. Oh my gosh. Vibe found some really good tactics. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, white just played a really good game. Kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. Nice. Nice stuff. I'm seeing some very impressive games from some of you. Followed by some significantly less good games from some of you. So fascinating stuff. If we didn't play bad chess, how would we recognize it? That's true. It's true. I mean, chat's just known for their bad games of chess, right? Let's please never do sub battles again. Please don't ever, ever, ever remind me. I mean, I wish we had, I really wish we had Flex Friday set up. Back in the day. Because fails would have. I don't even want to talk about it. The sub battles were so bad. They were literally just so unbelievably bad. I need a drink after remembering about them. Literally. Literally need a drink. We had a season where we did sub battles against like another 7, 8, 9, 10 maybe creators. I'm not exactly sure. But we lost every single one. We did not win a single one. Yeah, I know. Not one. Not a single match. It was so bad. Is it? Is it a reflection of me? Anyways, that's why we no longer do sub battles. So. Yeah, maybe we'll bring them back. We'll see. I think it's unlikely. But Flex Fridays are pretty fun. We'll try to get more communities involved in Flex Friday. Especially because most of the time, if like we were doing sub battles, the streamers were the ones that actually lost, so we're not bringing them back. I'm sorry. Like, we are literally banned. I think we have a command for sub battles. Like, for 200 years. 292 years. In fact. No sub battles for another 292 years. I think I would rather play an over-the-board chess tournament than have another sub battle. I'm not even joking. Like, let's just not fail our bingo card first. So I don't have to play an over-the-board chess tournament either. But yeah, you can let your great-grandson know about it. They were truly. I don't even understand how we were able, like, just by pure numbers alone, by pure like variance. I don't even understand how we were able to lose 10 in a row. We lost like 10 or 12 or something in a row. It was not good. Just variance, yeah. Exactly. What the hell? I mean, White has 7 seconds left. We can't be too harsh on him for anything. He's playing moves. It's good that he's at least playing moves. I mean, his position wasn't even that bad. If he just kept his rook in front of the, behind this pawn, Black would have never even been really able to promote. E4 players! What is this E4 opening, though? This E4 opening is not great. Oh, interesting. Okay, interesting. At least we're trying to play E4. That's good. Getting E4 out of the gate is a good thing. Some of the moves, like, coming up, yeah, it's basically reverse for Lopez now that you mention it. Some of the moves that you guys have extended or you guys have started using leading into the middle game is perhaps a little bit suspicious. I think E4 is just more difficult to play for most people than D4. Because if you play the D4, all you really have to learn is the London. Whereas if you are playing E4, there's a ton of different openings in it. But D4 openings, especially the London, kind of make you boring as a player. Which is not the worst thing, it just means that you're not going to really understand how a lot of other openings are going to work or other positional structures are gonna work. You're gonna like, yeah. Oh gosh, Kevin. That's true. I guess you guys are in like a bit of a rough elo. That's kind of true. Ignorance is definitely blessed. There's nothing wrong with like being a one opening user. There's nothing really wrong with that. But I do want to encourage people to play openings that actually give them a bit of like chance later in life. So not every opening is gonna work for everybody either, but that's why you test things out. It's the same thing for like league champions, you know? You're not gonna be good on every champion. In fact, you'll probably be terrible at every single one of them. But hey, at least you tried. There was maybe a chance that you were really gonna be the Z player. Yeah, maybe you were really gonna be the next best. I don't know. That's me on Irelia. When I'm on Irelia, I'm just like, surely I'll be the next best Irelia, and I'm not. Like, I could probably be gaining so much more LP if I just played Oriana, or literally anything, or Lux. Playing the London is a bit like playing Lux. That's how I would describe it. Sure, you can win your games, You can maybe get to platinum, but then what? Then you're gonna be known as a Lux player, and you're gonna be stuck playing Lux for the rest of your life, because transitioning out of playing anything that's not Lux is gonna be like... fucking hell. Playing the London is literally just playing Lux. Think about it. The London is an e-girl opening. Yes, it's giving yourself... I don't even want to say it that way, though, because I think there's a lot of e-girl champs and stuff that's, like, really, really hard. And one of my best friends, or, like, one of my, the best League players I know is Gamer Girl, and she's, like, a crazy good Katarina player, and she definitely does, like, a whole ooh. Well, she doesn't really do the ooh thing, but... Like, my whole point is that I think e-girl gets a bad rep, whereas London players 100% deserve that bad rep. You're willingly playing something that you know is going to be a crutch and is going to impact your knowledge of this game going into the future. So, you know, London is like playing Tryndamere top lane. Yeah, it just ended. Okay, how did everyone do? Alright, I expected Oren to win. You know, Oren actually did not play the best games the few times that we saw him. Were you? Oh no! You got a streak of 5? Streak of 5 isn't bad at all. Oh, you're Oren? Oh, you had some rough games. But, like, honestly, if you wanted to submit any of them for Fail Friday, I'm just letting you know it's $25 for the worst game. You have a pretty good contest for that, so. Yay, I'm glad to hear it. Congratulations to Mangu Razo for coming 2nd and 3rd for Terrible at Chess. Obviously, you're not that terrible at chess, but... Oh, Riemann's just off to play Bullet. I respect that. Hell yeah. Let me pull this up. If you play faster, you can get more games in, basically. I don't think 19 was that strange. Mango Rosa had 17. Oh, Irelia is like playing the England Gambit. It's always just bad. And you should always just be playing another champion. There's no reason for anybody to ever play the England Gambit. In my opinion. There's so many better Gambits out there. Irelian's just never good. But anyways. Aborted games you could submit if you wanted to. Most of the time probably will not count, unfortunately, but yeah. I mean, if you're playing the London with C4, you're not playing the London. You're playing the Queen's Gambit. Or you're playing a hybrid. You're playing the Coley system. There's openings in D4 that are not the London and the Queen's Gambit, by the way. They do all have names. They're not necessarily like that nuanced or something, but there's a bunch of different ones. It's like how all the different... Yeah, I think Coley... No, I play a Coley without Bishop F4. I play the Coley with my Bishop on B2. I play a completely different Coley. But anyways, enough shit-talking about the London. Congratulations to you guys. I just want to see who came last. Congratulations to Hema on coming last. Would you like a chess.com diamond membership for your troubles? This is how we do it, guys. Last place may or may not get a chess.com diamond membership, but we never announce it, because if we announce it, then there's too many people throwing the game. So, Hema went 0 out of 15. I'm starting to feel that maybe E4 is not Hema's opening. I'm getting this feeling that maybe today's theme was not for him. That's great, Padawan. That's awesome. Oh my god, there's just somebody named Simo here from Finland. Terve. Mitä kuuluu? Where are you, Padawan? Wait, you're way up, bro. Love to see that. Here, I'm just gonna search for you. Oh my gosh, 4 out of 14? Not bad, not bad. With 291, I mean, you did better than Vibebuff, who literally only got a draw. He got the draw against the 2700 we saw, and then he scored 3.5 out of 12. That's kind of cool. Nice. 10 out of 12 for twice, not bad at all. Nepiba, 11.5 out of 16. Really good. Was almost in the top 3. Honestly, was only not in the top 3 because he played 16 games and this guy only played 12. So, that's really solid. 3 of them you flagged? I'm so proud of you. There's my, that's the classic Nemo viewer. You got flagged? Aw. Well, look. All you gotta do to not get flagged is to play faster. 5 out of 5 is sweet. I like that. I like that. BL, you didn't even do that bad. You got 50%. Well, I'm surprised Riemann only also got around 50%. I actually thought Riemann would have scored a little bit more. The games that we saw him in were pretty good. 3 out of 13 ain't too bad either. You got checkmated with 0.01? Damn, is that a fail or what? Are we getting some people who are going to be submitting games for their $25 this week? I expect to see them. Guys, don't forget, this is all a setup for Flex Friday. This week's themes are E4 openings because I think that's the best opening to play if you are a beginner. Well, Beal, you self-proclaimed saying you don't play that much chess, so... E4 is not supposed to be a passive position. If you're getting a passive position out of E4, that's probably a skill issue, which is understandable. But yeah, make sure you guys are submitting games for fails and flexes, by the way. You get $50 for the best game, and $25 for the worst game. And also, you are only allowed 1 submission per week. Your entry will be disqualified by our ever so spectacular mods who keep track of the channel. If you submit 2, you have to choose to submit either a fail or a flex. If you choose to get your prize on Phenom, you get $5 extra. So the prize is really $55 and $30 upcoming. I might never come back. I love it. Okay, awesome. Mods, help people out for the submissions. I'm gonna go to the bathroom really quick. I'll be RB. Alright. I am back. Yeah, you should never feel bad about chess not going the way you expect it to. Why should you expect it to go the way you want it to, you know?
Bye-bye. It's a hard game. You should not feel bad.
You cannot. You have to submit games that are on chess.com. One sec. Bum, 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 bum. I mean, chess is hard. I don't have any better advice for you. If you really are truly passionate about getting better, then be ready to spend a lot of time. Like, a lot of time. So much time. In fact, your entire life. So we don't need to get into that right now. But, in general. Also, guys, don't forget to check out G2A. Speaking of games and being good at things. If you're looking for games that are perhaps a little less stressful, there's always a bunch of games on discount over at G2A that you are able to check out. And they have tons of options that are not chess that could take away from your tilt. Instead of you going on chess.com and playing another 50 games and then losing another 500 ELO points, you can just go on G2A, get yourself a game at a massive discount. They have a ton of options. And then, you know, just have a little fun. And then maybe tomorrow when you come back to chess, you're going to be doing so much better mentally. So, yeah. 10,000 hours for the rule of mastery, I don't think it really applies to. It's like 30,000 hours. It's so difficult. So, anyways. Save your tilt! Go to G2A instead. That's my advice for you. Seriously, one of the best ways to improve your rating is to not play when you're tilted. Like, really, that's one of my best pieces of advice. Also, if you're watching on TikTok or YouTube, make sure you're coming over to Twitch, because that's where we're going to be playing a little bit more Poker! Stream continues, but it does not continue on TikTok or YouTube, unfortunately, for people watching on TikTok or YouTube. So, gotta come to Twitch! Reeman's paying for a hand heart for all of you guys. So, say thanks to Riemann. But yeah, come over to Twitch. Goodbye TikTok. And goodbye YouTube.